So welcome back to the channel and welcome to beautiful Sweden. And we're standing here on the first full day that we're here. We're here for a week, and yeah, a lot of snow this night and this morning, and all the trees are covered with a beautiful layer of snow again. And right now I'm just looking at a viewpoint here where you can just look over this beautiful valley here. It just looks amazing, and there's a little open spot in all those trees down here with a little river running through, and we're actually quite interested in that river because it's dark and everything around it is white. So we're gonna try to get to the river down there. That would be really nice. And we're actually looking at a mountain here, and that's called SYSTEM, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the Swedish name. Yeah, amazing conditions. You know, it looks a little bit foggy, hazy. It's still way before sunrise, so we have a little bit of this blue hour colors in the snow, which really suits it well. But yeah, absolutely amazing conditions. So we're gonna drive around today. That's the main goal, to spot a couple of locations, see where we can go, and then hopefully when we have some clear skies later this week, we know which areas are interesting to go to. But right now, first thing we're gonna do, I think, is go to the river down here and yeah, see if we can get some nice images down there. So yeah, let's head on into this video. So we found a new location here. This is just really awesome. Like I told you when we were up on the viewing deck, there was a river that's not frozen here, flowing in that direction. And you can see behind me the contrast between the dark water and all that white around it. It just looks amazing. And I'm trying to find some different shots. You can see at the end of this river, there's a little house. So I tried to get some shots with the river flowing in towards the house as my viewing point. And I tried some shots with the ice, the shapes of the ice on one side and the dark water on the other side. So trying to find stuff. I'm using the polarizer, the circular polarizer, to darken that water so you get more of this contrast in these shots. But it's actually quite difficult to see a good composition here. You know, it's all extremely beautiful, but we still haven't found that killer shot that we're looking for. So yeah, I think we're going in that direction now, and then to the right, because the river eventually ends up in a big lake over there, and the lake is completely frozen, and somehow this river has to end there. So we're actually hoping for this river to get narrower and narrower, and then hoping to get a nice shot of that situation. But we have no idea. You know, Luciana has given us lots of tips, lots of locations to go to, and we're just driving around like headless chicken looking for all those spots. And yeah, it's just absolutely great. You know, Walter is doing his drone stuff. All the video footage in this video is supplied by him, by his drone. So yeah, happy with that. So yeah, let's move on, and hopefully we can find another spot. And these are the shots that I took from this bridge over here. So we're walking towards our next destination here. We just took a path off the main road, which is quite difficult because all the main roads are cleared of snow and all the side roads aren't. So we really have to be careful on which roads we can drive on and which not. But there were some car tracks on this one that were really, which we thought we can drive in here. And we think, when we look on Google Maps, that there's a beautiful lake over here. So that's where we're heading to right now. And there is some beautiful light on the hills, mountains, hills, I don't know what it is. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Let me show you here what's going on. What a phenomenal location. Holy fuck. I just sunk in a meter snow here. Look at this. This is one giant lake over here. And there is a beautiful light on the hills and a nice island. I'm quickly gonna take this shot before that light disappears. So I'm gonna put you down for a minute. So what a location, unbelievable. I just tried walking towards here through the snow. It was really thick, about a meter thick snow. So I stood into my knees, but I wanted to use my tripod for a couple of shots here. So there is a, let's have a look. There's a bench here. So I climbed onto it and cleared it of snow. And I'm having the ultimate tripod place here in the snow. But conditions are amazing. There is some beautiful light hitting the mountain in the back there, and with the 150 to 400 I'm really able to isolate these beautiful locations. So first I shot an image on that side of the lake with 3 shacks, holiday homes I think, were in the light, and then in the back this beautiful shaped mountain. Then there's this island in the front with a red house on it, which I tried to take a shot of with the beautiful light on the mountain in the back. And then I noticed this tiny shack on the edge of the lake here on the other side, and I tried shooting that all the way out and then putting the shack as really tiny in the corner of the image with all those snow-covered trees in the rest of the image. So it looks really awesome. I'm just trying to pick different locations here from the exact same spot. I'm just standing right here. And I'm actually thinking about getting the drone out from the car. I actually took the drone for once and trying to make a picture of this island here. It would be really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So these are the 3 or 4 or 5 images that I shot from this lake, all very far away in the distance. If you get a wide angle shot here, there's just only white in front of you for, yeah, maybe 300-400 meters. No idea how far that island is, but it's really far. So yeah, happy that I have this zoom lens with me. So these are the shots from this lake. So I walked all the way to the car to get the drone out, and you know, this is kind of like why I hate drone photography. And of course Walter said you should have checked your stuff, but somehow the thing needed an update and now the drone won't start, so I can't fly it. And that's just what I'm sick of, you know, stuff needs to work. I don't have to check every trip. Do I have to make an update to fly my drone or stuff? I just hate it. So no drone shots today, at least not from my drone. But when I was standing here complaining about that stupid thing, I just looked to the right here and saw another great image. Let me show you here what I found. You can see what I really like is that there's on the right side you have this peninsula that sticks out in front with one particular tree that's different in shape than the rest, and all covered in snow because the snow is blown over from this side. And you can see all the other trees on the hill in the back. So I'm just trying to zoom in. You can see if I move it up a little, you get that air in the image. So I just don't want that. So I'm trying to get a shot like this without any air in the image. That would be really nice. And I think we're almost done on this location. Then we're moving on. It's really nice to see that this light keeps returning in patches every now and then. So yeah, phenomenal. I can see the temperature. It's not that cold anymore. I don't even have to wear my gloves anymore at the moment. So it's not that cold, but the negative thing is that I can see all the snow is falling down from the tree tops here behind. So hopefully it will get a little bit colder this week, and then we can still enjoy all this magical snow. So yeah, I'm done here. So let's get to the next location, and this is that last shot that I just mentioned. Wow, look at this location behind me here. Amazing conditions here. It's totally crazy weather. You can see on that side beautiful light, on the other side dark snow clouds, snow coming down, and we just had the most crazy thing here. We were standing here for an hour, and first we shot all this stuff with beautiful light on it. Then everything got dark, so we got really dark, moody images. And then it started to snow, so we got snowy atmospheric images. And then somehow the left side is bright, the right side is dark during a snowstorm. What more do you want? Beautiful lake, islands in it. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but this is Sweden. So while these conditions kept changing, I just kept shooting image after image after image. And these are the results of the last shots that I took in the middle of a snowstorm with beautiful light. What more do you want? Now, by far the most difficult thing about photographing in Sweden here, if you look at these roads, you see they shoved all the snow to the side. But because of that, you can't get off the road on the sides. It's just 2 lanes and nothing to park your car. And that's just a lot of traffic, so you can't stop anywhere to take a picture, step out of the car. It's just not possible. So you have to wait until places like this, where you can park the car on the side of the road. You see, we just parked over here. But these places don't occur that much, you know. It's not, sometimes we drive past something and we're thinking, oh, that looks beautiful. About 15 minutes ago we saw a beautiful island in a lake on the left side with some light on it, but we just couldn't stop anywhere. So we had to drive further, and this is the first spot that we can park the car and get out. And most of those locations are also where we're thinking, this doesn't look that good. But actually in this location there is a really nice forest over here, covered with these beautiful trees. All the snow is on this side of the tree, so it looks really nice. So we're gonna try to take some nice shots here of all those tree trunks with this beautiful tranquil snow on it. So I'm gonna try to find a nice spot. So it's quite a difficult location actually to find some awesome shots here. It looks really nice, you know. If you look on the trees to this side, you can see all the snow is covered on the side of these trees. If you look at this side, the snow is on the other side. So that's the side that you want to concentrate on in these situations. But I tried to use a couple of these green little trees in front as a subject, but it just doesn't work that good. It doesn't come out of the image. I think what works best is to zoom in to a part in the back and then try to get as many of these trees into one shot to get one abstract image. That's the thing that I'm trying to find, but I don't know if this is the right location. And that's the beauty. We have the whole week, so we don't have to walk around here for hours searching for that one shot. I think we just have to move on and see what we can find. And these are 2 or 3 shots that I shot here, or maybe 1, I have no idea. But there is some potential, but I think there are better places here, more interesting locations than this one. Actually, looking at this one, this is also nice. Always when you're in a snowy condition, be careful when you walk out of your car or into the location. Don't spoil the scene with your footsteps. Always a good thing to remember. Look first what's interesting and try to avoid walking through your own scene. So I just walked all the way around to keep all the snow between those trees really tranquil. So I guess that's a good tip to remember. And like I said, these are the shots that I just shot of this small little area just next to the road. So for the last 2 hours we are just driving all the roads here looking for shots next to the road. There are a couple of rivers with really dark water that we were trying to use, but couldn't find a real good situation. We took a couple of images, I'll show them after this clip, but we just randomly drove into one small road here that was just cleaned of snow, and then we noticed in the distance there in the water there is an island full of trees, and the weather is really changing, so we're having some bad hard cold wind here at the moment. There was some rain earlier on, so you can see that all the snow from those treetops has all disappeared right now. So it's all cleared of snow. There's no, the wind is gone. The snow is gone due to the wind, so that's a shame. But the scene here looks great with this moody atmospheric background there, this island on the right bottom, and this peninsula coming in, so it looks really nice. And I just did the same as Walter here, stood up there. The only problem was I was sinking down until my ass to get that shot, so hopefully that worked. But yeah, I'm gonna walk down here for a second to see if there's a possibility that I can only shoot that island with everything around it wide. You know, we're up pretty high, so it should be possible, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm gonna have a look and gonna see if it's possible. And those are the shots that I took from up there with that beautiful view. Well, it is possible to get only the island from this spot, so I don't know if it's working. Not really sure about it, but yeah, let's just have a look. And yeah, look at all this moody clouds around us. It's really strange because it's about 2:45 p.m. and the sun is going down at the moment, you know. Yeah. I don't know, but there is some beautiful light. We're actually heading back to the same spot as we were this morning with that beautiful view, and hopefully we can see something of a sunset there. But yeah, this is the shot from that little island, island in the snow, let's call it that. And yeah, don't know if there's anything down there. It's a pretty steep slope up here going down, and I'm not quite sure if our car is suitable to drive up this slope, so we're not taking any risks. Park the car up there, and now we're walking around here trying to get those shots. But also there in the distance, just look at that mountain there. Some beautiful moody atmosphere around it, but this wind is cold. Whoa. So this is the end of today's video. I hope you liked my first day here in Sweden. Yeah, many more days to come, hopefully. And yeah, I think this first day was really good. We had some really nice images, especially in the beginning with that island in the lake. They just looked really cool. So great conditions. So yeah, it's promising a lot for the rest of for this week. Temperatures rising, so tomorrow might be a bit of a problem, but yeah, no idea. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next video. If you like this video, then please push the thumbs up button. And if you didn't already and you like the video, please push the subscribe button underneath this video. You will massively help this channel to grow. And yeah, leave a comment if you do. I always like to engage with everyone watching these videos. So yeah, from Sweden, hope to see you on the next trip. Bye bye.